So because we live in a landscape that's dominated by people, New Jersey is the most crowded state in the country, the first state that will be completely built out, all the land will be accounted for. We've got to make active decisions for how we manage wildlife, how we manage nature. New Jersey Audubon has very thoughtfully developed a forest stewardship plan to govern the management of this property, this wildlife management area, to make it more diverse and more suitable for the wildlife that depend upon it. At the end of the 10-year time frame, if fully implemented, 10% of the forest would be maintained as a young forest habitat, or that habitat would be created during the 10 years that the plan is implemented. And we would also enhance the middle-aged forest to make it more like an old-growth forest, so that 10% of the forest here is more like an old-growth forest. And then you're left with the 80% of the forest remaining in that middle-aged state to continue to grow and succeed and go through the forest successional stages, while those other young forest patches grow up and become more mature. And what we find over time is that different birds and different wildlife, they like the forest during different with its different age classes. So some birds will come in and occupy a site that was harvested of its trees in those first 3 years, and then those birds will move on, and a new group of birds will come in and enjoy the 5 to 10 year time frame of that young forest habitat. And that process continues. Wildlife occupy different niches. That's how they've evolved over time. They utilize different resources and they fill different bits of space within the forest. And that's what we're trying to create here at Sparta Mountain, is more of a balanced environment for all of the wildlife to thrive.
The purpose is to get some pockets of diversity where we have different vegetation growing, and also allow for different age classes of trees. All of this will provide a variety of habitats for different wildlife. This is about a 13-acre cut that we did in 2013. It's had 3 growing seasons on it so far, and we're coming into the 4th growing season now. It's performing as we expected. We have a tree growth and response of herbaceous plants has been phenomenal, and the diversity of wildlife associated with that has been beyond what we expected.